Hi glisteners, welcome to my channel. It's my very first ever video. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time and it's finally here. The day has come. My first video, I decided I wanted to do some type of video where I can show all of my makeup that I use but not my entire collection because it would take forever and a day and ain't nobody got time for that. So what we're gonna do is go step by step. I'm going to show you an order, so you don't have to necessarily use my favorite products, but this is the order I put my makeup in. I always start with a moisturizer. So step one, I use the Simple Gel Moisturizer. The reason I use this is because it gives a more cooling effect, so it doesn't melt your makeup off in the scorching heat. I don't know if any of you live in a hot environment like I do, or it's good for summertime. So I always use a gel moisturizer underneath my foundation. Perfect. Before I go into my foundation, my next step is the Pore Perfection Complexion Primer Potion from Urban Decay. This stuff is like magic. I absolutely love this stuff and it comes in such a beautiful package. It is like a creamy texture and it goes on so smooth and it takes away like the huge pores you have on your face. It just makes it look beautiful. So this is my favorite. I have tried so many primers and this one is the only one that does not break me out. So this one stood the test of time and won the battle of my face. So thankfully Urban Decay created this because it is my potion. I love it. Next, I do a concealer. I have two types. I have the Take Forever and a Day or the Take like 5 minutes, and they both come out looking just as good, but for some reason I always end up reaching for the Forever and the Day one. Now this one, I love it. It's by MAC. It's a Studio Finish Concealer Duo. This one, you start with the pink and you put it under your dark circle, over your dark circles, anywhere you have blemishes, red spots, anything, you put that on, blend it with a brush, and then you put take the yellow base, put it over every spot that you just put the pink base, and it just ends up making your skin look flawless, and it's such a great product. It is more of like a creamy finish, so it does feel like if you don't blend it good enough, it can feel cakey or, you know, just these. But that's why if you blend, that's a very important thing with makeup. Blending in makeup is going to be your favorite word. The Better Than Skin by Maybelline is more of the quick approach because it has this cute little brush. It's very efficient. It's a doe foot applicator and you just kind of quickly put it wherever you want, blend it in, and you're good to go. And you can move on to your foundation. Foundations, next up. For me, I find one I like and I just go with it. I've been using the Lancôme 24 Hour for the longest time, and then I switched to one with Maybelline, but finally I just found one that I think is going to be the one I use for a very long time. Now, it's a full coverage 24-hour wear. I don't necessarily need full coverage, but it's not the type of full coverage that makes you look cakey. It just gives such a nice finish. It's called Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation, and it is gorgeous. I've worn it a few times already, and I've got so many compliments already, just like, what do you use, and different things like that, and it doesn't break me out. And for me, for people with sensitive skin like me, that is a huge thing. I always buy something and I'm like, oh, I hope I can return this if I break out, because it's always the first thing that happens. It ends up being a wonderful product and I have to return it because I break out so easily. Then after I'm done with Kat Von D's Lock-It Foundation, I move on to the Translucence Powder. I love this. This is by Lancôme. I don't always stick with a finishing powder, the same brand. I go with different brands, but this is one I've used for many years, and I don't see me changing it. This is actually a new one. I haven't used it yet because I've hit pan on my other one. But it's a translucence powder. It's in bisque, and it just gives a nice soft smooth finish, and it takes away the tackiness of the foundation. That's why I use it. Also, I have, it's the same effect as the Lancôme, but it just adds to it. I use both. I use this after the Lancôme. It's by Tarte. It's Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Pressed Finishing Powder. This stuff is amazing. You don't have to have a matching color. It's all white, but the problem with this is if you use too much, it'll show. You have to make sure to blend, 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 because if you get a picture taken and you think it's all blended through, you'll see like a little patch that goes like with the lighting. So you just want to be careful that it's all blended in, but once it is, your face is going to be so smooth, so soft. Your makeup's going to look amazing, and it's going to last even longer. After I'm done with all that whole step from my face, I move on to contouring. To start my contouring, I always use a matte bronzer. I cannot stress that enough. You don't want to use a bronzer with glitter in it. You can, there's nothing wrong with that. You can give it more of like a sunset beach glow, but especially if you're going for more of a natural contour, you're going to want to use a matte bronzer. This is my favorite, the Faced Chocolate Soleil. Correct me if I'm wrong, I might be saying that wrong, but it even smells like chocolate. I mean, guys, I wish you can smell this. Like, it just smells like cocoa at Christmas time. It's amazing. But not only that, it goes on so smooth, and it's just the best. I've tried so many and nothing compares. Bare Minerals, Pure Minerals. I tried one from NARS. I tried one from e.l.f. All different, you know, all different, either drugstore or high-end, and nothing compares to Faced Chocolate Soleil. Amazing. After I do that, I go into blushes. I have 3 of my favorite blushes. 2 are a matte blush, and 1 is a shimmer blush. I'll start with the shimmer. Now the shimmer, I end up putting on top of my matte sometimes if I want a little bit of like a glow, or like I don't know, a sun-kissed look with just a little shine, and I did that today. This is Margin. MAC Margin is one of my favorites, and it will look good on almost anyone. It just gives a nice sun-kissed bronzy look. And today I have it over Melba. Melba is practically the same thing, just in a matte finish. The finishes are just different. This is Margin, this is Melba. Melba is matte, Margin is more of a, you know, sparkly frost finish. Okay. And then the next one I have is Peaches. Peaches is a corally orange based matte blush. Gorgeous. Again, any skin tone. It's a flawless color. I love it. After I'm done with the bronzer and the blush, the last part of contouring is the highlight. I also use Too Faced Candlelight Glow. This has 2 colors in it. I mix both. I take my brush and go in a circular motion, and I only go at like the very top of the cheekbone here, a little bit here, and a tiny bit right here. And that is just enough to give yourself a little glow and to finish up the process. After that's done, I move into probably one of my favorite products, and it's the cheapest and most powerful and efficient. You definitely need this in your life. It's NYX eyeshadow base, and it comes in many different colors. There's a neutral or skin color. My recommendation, get the white. The white's purpose is for 100 times more vivid color. I don't know about you, but there's times where I see an eyeshadow in a pan and it looks gorgeous. It has like the most perfect color, and you're like, this is the color I've been looking everywhere for. And then you put it on your face or on your eyes, and it's like, you're just disappointed. You're like, what is happening? This is not the color. Well, this will end that. It's the most perfect eyeshadow base, and I've tried high-end, I've tried drugstore, all of them. This one, $4 at Ulta. Perfect. And it just goes on. You just put your finger, dab it on, and you won't see white. I promise you. As long as you're using it correctly, you get your brush and apply the eyeshadow, and whatever color eyeshadow you are using, it won't change the color. Nothing. It just makes it more intense, and it lasts so much longer, and it doesn't like fade off. It's beautiful. It lasts forever. Just some of the eyeshadows I want to talk to you. I just have one palette I'm going to show you today. I have more palettes. That'll be another video. If there is another video you want to see from any of these products I've shown you, or if you want to see how-tos, different tutorials, what I'm wearing, anything like that, feel free to leave in the comments below. My next video is actually going to be about hair products. I was going to include it all in one, but that would have taken forever, so it'll be another video, so tune in for that if you've enjoyed this. So here we go on with the eyeshadows. This is the Naked palette. It's more of like a neutral. There's some mattes, some shimmers. There's about 4 I use on a daily basis. I always use Foxy on my brow bone. I use Tease in the crease to give it like more of a definition. I use Blackout in the corners and Busted just under Blackout, and I really blend it in for a smoky eye. I use a bunch of the others, the rest of the palette, for different looks, but those are the main 4 that I always go for. So if you want to see more of my palettes, like I said, there's another video coming with that as well. I also have my eyeliners. That's the next step. After I do the eyeshadow, I do the waterline. For my waterline, I love Makeup Forever's Aqua Eyes. Now this, what really intrigued me with this is it's meant for synchronized swimming. So if you are a synchronized swimmer, or swim a lot, or go to the beach a lot like me, or in the water, this is supposed to withstand, I believe they said 12 hours of synchronized swimming. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm always in the water, and this stuff is amazing. It is a pencil, so it does run down quick because of the finish, which is a downer. But it's so worth it. It's a really great product. For my for the wing, I then use Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner. She came out with another one. I'm going to be getting that one soon, but it's still in the same shade, Trooper. The only difference is, this is the one I have, the Tattoo Liner. If you see the brush, when you put it against it just kind of, let me put it against it, bends. The new one that she came out with, it's like very straight, and it's flawless. Like, it's really hard to make a mistake, so I'm really excited about getting that one. The next thing I go into is, this is optional, this isn't necessarily every day, but it's called Glisten with Jackie, so I had to add in some glitter. I absolutely love glitter. Anyone that knows me knows that my favorite color is glitter. So this Heavy Metal by Urban Decay glitter liner is perfect. I use it in so many ways. What I do is, today I put it just on the top of my eye, following the wing, along the wing. Sometimes if I want to do like a calmer look, I'll put like a very basic neutral eyeshadow, and just underneath the bottom lashes, I'll put a line of glitter. This comes in so many colors. I have a few others. I just wanted to show the silver since I'm wearing that one today. That is, if you like glitter, that's a must-have, and it doesn't burn. Some of them say, I know NYX makes one, but it says don't put it anywhere near your eyes, but this one is meant for this kind of stuff. It doesn't burn, it doesn't, you know, make redness, anything. It's really good stuff. finally I have mascaras, and I make a 3-step process. I always start with Lash Domination by Bare Minerals. It is a twisted brush. It has a really awesome applicator. I mean, it makes your lashes do like 10 different things, and it actually says that it's supposed to lengthen, make volume, separate. I don't even know all the 10 things, but whatever, it does it. It's Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara, but it is amazing. I put that on first. Then I follow up with Too Faced Better Than Sex. This mascara is seriously amazing. It is probably my new holy grail. I know everything's my holy grail in makeup, but hey, this girl loves her makeup. This brush, okay, look at that. I mean, it looks like, I'm not putting that on my eyes, it looks like a mess, but trust me, it comes out flawless. Your eyes almost look like you're wearing false lashes, but you're not. I almost wish I didn't wear makeup today and put this on, because you could see, if you saw how my eyelashes are like a light brown color and they're not very full. I love it. And the combination with this and this together, it's like heaven. Afterwards, to seal the deal, you use Locked and Coated, and the reason I use this is because it makes everything waterproof, and I'm always in the water. And not only that, like, I just like to use it because it doesn't I don't know, shed. I don't know any other word to describe it, but if you ever have a feather or shred or whatever, this does that sometimes, but if you use this over it, it won't do that. So that is mascara. And finally, to keep your makeup lasting all day, looking fresh, this is the final product I'm going to show you. It's Urban Decay Deslick Makeup Setting Spray. It's oil control. There are 2 other types, but Deslick is the one that I've tried and I feel is the best. I use the other 2, but this one is just by far the best, and I'll show you. It just sprays on. It doesn't have a weird smell or anything. It's actually just very clean. You feel fresh afterwards, and your makeup just stays on, and it holds it all in. So all your hard work is kept longer. So I just want to thank you for watching my channel. If there's anything else you want to see, I am open for options. Just write it in the comments below, and thank you for watching. I just want you to remember one thing, listeners. Listen up. Don't ever let anyone dull your sparkle, and always remember to be your own kind of beautiful. Thanks for watching. Bye.